surveillance is in effect at this facility at all times. Acts of aggression will be met with an appropriate response. Services at this staff
Alrighty, hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to colony building. So let's get in game and get things rolling. Alrighty. Let's see. System map. I don't think I can deliver anything to that one. Nope, that one is delivered to this one. Also cannot deliver to this one. Hello, Zoltar. Welcome back. For Neodopo. Okay, so this guy I can deliver steel to. Huh. Ew, I've got bookkeeping problems. Glazer has 911. Bioreducing 176, 88, 14, 54, 18, 26, 13, 127, 45, 212, 922, 63, 2217, 1638, 76, and 21. Okay. So I'm going to be short aluminum somewhere. Bad data is always, it's swapped data. Majoro is 492. Okay. Okay. Sure. All right, which means I got a little too much aluminum. Well, that's okay. We can use that on the next project. System map. All right, so we're working on this guy here, which is Ferneo Dopo. Which the only thing I can deliver to him is 2 loads of steel. Okay. All right, software, Zoltor. I don't do data entry. Not my department, said Werner von Braun. Hello, Baz. Welcome back.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Nah. Retract landing gear.
Go for launch.
Landing
Report to confirm.
Software is a conversation you have with the operating system. Spreadsheets are somebody else's problem. I do a reasonable job handling them, but I'm no data entry specialist, and this is not my job.
Drive charging.
It does not receive anywhere near the same level of attention my work receives. Because it doesn't pay me anything. I don't write spreadsheet software. I also don't generally deal a whole lot with spreadsheets. I do more now than I used to, but these days I deal more with PowerPoint than anything else. Open hailing frequencies. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Docking request granted.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Scan detected. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Well, when the things I'm doing today is basically teaching younger software engineers to properly do their jobs, to meet with the new upcoming international standards, it takes a presentation, and presentation, well, PowerPoint is the de facto ruler of that realm. 856. Yes, I have progressed from actual writing software to specifying how the software is put together and how it is written, um, to meet all sorts of lovely international global standards. I miss the days when I was a simple coder. Well, I've never been a simple coder. I've always been an exotic coder.
Ship released. Engines
Hello,
engaged.
Mr. Mad Hatter. Welcome back. Although coder is a misnomer. A coder is just someone who can retract landing gear.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Wow, how do I pronounce that one? I don't recognize what language that is from, sir. So I'm having trouble trying to figure out how to properly pronounce it. I think it's Mohit Diwan, but I could be wrong.
Frameshift drive charging.
Probably Mohit Diwan.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay, so it is Mohit. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. But Zoltor, something you have to understand. A programmer is just somebody who took a course, has no particular real training in properly putting together software. They just took a course in a computer language and say, I can write software. And some of them can. Some of them can write it quite well, but most of them need a lot of work on top of that little course they took. I'm an actual engineer. There's a huge difference.
We welcome your business at this carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us.
Yeah, most people who are, and what's really worse is a lot of management, you know, especially executives, don't understand the difference between a coder and a software engineer. And oh boy, that gets interesting. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Deploy landing
Permission
gear.
granted. A landing pad has been
Landing
assigned.
gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
And I've had problems with management and salespeople over my entire career with them not understanding the difference between someone who has an actual engineering degree and is a professional in writing software versus somebody who just came fresh out of high school, picked up a course in a language, and decided they could write code.
We've got you safe and sound. Solid approach. Welcome to our carrier, Commander.
It's a huge difference, isn't it, Baz? Yes. And there's a lot on the more physical engineering side who have absolutely no appreciation. Huck, C-64. Yeah. All right, steel, 856. Hello, James. Welcome back. The thing a lot of people outside of software don't understand is that the technical skill for a given language doesn't say anything about a person's ability to actually design software. That's a completely different skill set. Complementary skill set, but it's definitely different. System map. All right, let's go deliver some steel.
Go for
Retract
launch.
landing gear.
Departure confirmed.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, one of the things I have learned over the years is disrespect is given freely, respect must be earned. Or demanded. Yeah. I love the Panther. It's amazing. And if I had this one fully built out like the one on my main character, it could actually handle pirates. This one just can hold its own well enough to run away. Or if you're close to your destination, just ignore them. It's beefy. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Request granted.
It's also extremely smooth when it's engineered. Nah, I just let them interdict me. If they're sufficiently lightweight, I let the lasers kill them. If they're not, I run away. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
The FDL I ran into last night almost took my shields down.
Scan detected.
Deploy landing gear. Oh wait, they're already
Landing
deployed.
gear is already deployed. Would you like me to retract it?
Nope.
Understood.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Actually, Trice's one, the laser salad, does a pretty good job against single pirates. Nope, they can't mass lock me. Alright, that's the end of the steel for this location. And that's everything I can deliver here.
Ship released. Engines
Retract landing gear.
engaged. Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
If I finished engineering this guy, it would do pretty good against a single pirate. I mean, my other one does. But the FDL that came at me last night took a bunch of, like, 40% hull damage. But I was getting close to the bottom of my shields and decided to bug out. But he can't keep me from bugging out, so...
3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Engage.
Bahram Farshi. Welcome back. My ability to pronounce names is getting a workout tonight. Your last message with a big smiles? It's the only message I see. If you tried to post a link, links are disabled in chat. And for good reason. I don't need to get banned by YouTube.
Oh 07 Commander, welcome to our carrier.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted.
Well,
Announced
whatever you're
pilot
writing,
sign.
Bahram, YouTube is blocking it, so it's not coming through. You could probably see it, but nobody else can. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, Discord does not have any content filters. I do have, because of YouTube's ban hammer, I do have to leave.
We've got you safe and sound. Solid
Um,
approach. What can we do for you, Commander?
I do have to leave their prohibitions on a lot of different things in the configuration for the chat. Let me look in Discord, see if you put it there. No, I don't see anything there yet. So if you leave the message in Discord, I can see it there. Cool. Well, that time it got through. I don't know why it didn't like it before. And I'm glad I was able to help. And everybody else in the channel, because I think you got help from Mr. Mad Hatter, Tacita, and you saw the first one? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. It wasn't showing up before. Weird. Don't know why that didn't show for me. Well, eventually it got in there. Just out of order. Alright, so where do I need to deliver to next? System map. Let's see, what one is this one? I think I'll do that one last. That's Majoro, okay. Glazer. All right, I'll do Glazer next. Let's see, aluminium, I need 911. Wait, let me double check that again. System map. (911), right. (911) will leave me. It's 838. Right, so I'll still have 346 left over. Correct. Okay. Next. Don't have any of that. Don't have any of that. Glazer needs insulating membrane. Next. Polymers. And I need 212. Well, I don't have 212 worth of space left, so. Hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. System map.
Go for launch. Restrict speed until
Retract
a carrier
landing
is
gear.
far behind you.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Should have gone longer. before the current HOTAS, I flew the exact same one and wore it out. But before that, what did I fly with before that? One of the other Thrustmasters, I think T-1800 or something like that. A less expensive model, just to see if I like the Thrustmaster controls. Before I spent the money for the Warthog. I didn't like the cheaper one because it was all made of plastic and it was too light, and I was pushing it all over my desk. So I think I used that for at most a month. Yeah. I don't like how light it is. It's one thing I like about the Warthog set is, I mean, it's titanium. Or at least steel. I think it's titanium though. And it's got rubber pads on the bottom and it just stays where you put it. The more expensive ones are worth it. The less expensive Thrustmasters are just too light, and I tend to push them around. Oh Lord, I could not fly keyboard and mouse. I couldn't do it. It would be impossible. I know people who do, but nah, I like throttle and stick. Although at some point I may go to throttle and throttle. I may get that that new specifically spaceship designed throttle, get 2 of them, and do a throttle and throttle setup with those. Because that would make a lot of sense for spaceship controls. I like controls that make sense. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Oops. That being said, I've got the Thrustmaster not because it makes complete sense, but because when I was a kid, I went to an air show and actually sat in an A-10 Warthog and got my hands on these babies. For real. Deploy landing gear. Yeah, I don't like the less expensive sticks because they do, I mean, your throttles and sticks in this game tend to take a lot of abuse. Especially if you do any flying in combat. So you tend to break things. The higher end throttles and sticks, like the Thrustmaster Warthog, or any of the high end Thrustmasters that are, whether it's the F-16, F-18, whatever, they're solid. They're absolutely solid. They just stand up to the abuse and keep coming back for more. All right, 74 polymers. Aha! Yeah, and unfortunately, I found that the lower end Thrustmaster sticks just didn't give me a good. That is one of my favorite peripherals, the Tobii IX controller. Oh, cool. The other thing I like about the Thrustmaster ones is all the parts on this except the actual gimbal are off the shelf. I can get them all at Gray Bar. wow. Alright, so aluminum 0.
Dropping engines to 0.
Insulating membrane. Got all of that. Polymers still have 74. Steel. It's the only other thing. So I got 74 polymers and a bunch of steel to bring over. Okay.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Retract landing gear.
Landing gear
Landing
retracted.
gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
My other one's faster. This one isn't fully engineered yet. Although I think most of the maneuvering is in place. I think the only things that aren't there is the shields, and the weapons aren't quite up to snuff yet. It does look like a bullfrog. I grant you that. It's not fast, but it's smooth. It's one of the easiest handling ships in the game. $41,813 CMMs? Oh my goodness! That's going to be a pain in the behind. Yeah, it's so much better than any other option. For hauling bulk cargo, there's just no other ship in the game that holds a candle to this thing. And I'm not even running shieldless like Zoltor does.
Our carrier respects careful pilots. What's your speed at there?
Yeah, but I still prefer running with shields. Gee, I wonder who made that system, Mr. Thorpe. Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
I haven't... Oh, hello, Killer Bees. Welcome back. I haven't bothered with the heatsink, but I've definitely got point defense so that they can't just steal cargo. And lots of shield boosters.
Landing successful. Commence shutdown. Enjoy your stay with us.
Uh-huh. You definitely need a pair of brass balls. Yep. Yes, I am. Using voice attack with the Anubis voice pack. Anubis, information.
Anubis, first generation integrated AI. I am designed, edited, and voiced by Zenuel. More information on my creator can be found at zenuel.com. I am currently version 1.0. Thank you for downloading me.
And I am very fond of Zenuel's voice, and I keep trying to put together some money so I can have him voice a few more prompts in that in the Anubis voice. Just things keep getting in the way, like medical bills. But I would really love to have a few more prompts. And I understand some folks have put his put the Anubis voice pack up on a new site, so it is once again available. And certainly, I'm sure Anubis, I'm sure Zenuel would certainly appreciate a little bit of money going his way as well. Seeing as he's provided the Anubis voice pack for free, it's basically designed as a because he's a voice actor. It's an advertisement for him. So here's part of the reason that I wasn't able to stand up against the pirates last night. I don't have the shields fully engineered yet. Still need work. Enhanced low power, but with no only level 4 and just not complete yet. Utility shield boosters. Shield boosters are not. Not even all of them are engineered. And 2-point defense. Yeah. So I've still got work to do to get this up to snuff. Well, also the lasers are not fully engineered either. So still got a lot of work to do here. Alrighty. So I've still got a couple of runs to take over to Glazer Orbital, and then we can shift the carrier over to above the planet that Majoro's on and finish that one off. But yeah. Alright, let's see what aluminum. I've got 838 on the carrier. Insulating membrane, I used all that. Liquid oxygen's 366. Polymers, I have 302. Steel, I have 4211. And that's everything I used tonight. Okay. Alrighty. And snow. Welcome, hey CC, welcome back. Glad to have you. Just in time for ending the stream at 9 o'clock. Unfortunately. Alrighty. So we made quite a few runs over to the other station. Not as many as we made last night because, well, the station we're delivering to right now is a little further away from the carrier. So we've got, I think, 2 or 3 more loads to go over to that station tomorrow night, and then we'll have to shift the carrier over to above the other planet to finish delivering stuff to that other base. And then go back to Laxac for more stuff. But it is a work night, so I need to end things here. So at this point, I would like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Zoltor, Baz, Mr. Mad Hatter, Mohit Dewan, James, Bahram Farshi, Killer Bees, Mr. Thorpe, wow. Quite the group of people in the stream tonight. And CC. All right. Excuse me. Alrighty. Like to thank all of you for joining me in the stream chat. It's great having you all along, as always. And Bahram, it's interesting you named the ship after me. That's kind of nice. Thank you much. Anyway, we have reached the end of what I have time for tonight, so we're going to leave things here. Pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.